Hi there, I'm Ben and welcome to the 20th and final part of my full Bloodborne Platinum walkthrough. Right, warning, make a backup save right now before starting these three endings that we're going to do. Use PlayStation Plus or use a USB, whichever, or do both just to be safe. And don't touch them again, we only want to be downloading them, never upload and overwrite it. We're going to be doing three endings in quick succession here. And that's it, that's going to be the Platinum. We just need to buy one more weapon in New Game Plus, and that's it. There's just three boss fights that stand between you and the Platinum now. Two of which are actually the same one, against Gehrman up here. So the first ending we're going to do is Yharnam Sunrise. You see the trophy there. This is the easiest one. You don't need to fight anyone. You just need to go to Gehrman, speak to him, and then when he asks you what you want to do, then you're going to want to say submit your life. You do not want to press refuse. That's the other endings. We'll do that afterwards. So do submit your life. A cutscene will kick in. Well, there'll be a few cutscenes will happen. And then the credits will start to roll. And then you will get the trophy. Simple as that. That's one down. That's one ending down. Yeah, and once that is done, quit out the game. Re-download your save. And we'll go and do ending 2, which is actually a boss fight this time. There we go, there's Yharnam Sunrise. Right, I'm back again. I've re-downloaded the save and we're off to go and speak to Gehrman again. This time we're going to pick refuse. We don't want to be killed or released. And we're going to fight Gehrman. He is easy, really. Compared to what we've just done in the Chalice Dungeons, the two fights, the two bosses, Gehrman and the Moon Presence, are easy, really. You can pretty much go to pound for pound with Gehrman, just trade back and forth, and just if you are taking too much damage, just back away for a minute. Because he is an NPC, if you rush him and get him into a corner, you can quite easily make short work of him. Not that I'm doing particularly well here, but yeah, his attacks, he is quick and he does have a very long distance. Obviously he's got one of the best weapons in the game there, the Burial Blade. Yeah, just get used to his timings and try and dodge through them. You can see I am taking a lot of damage. I'm fine with that. He has three sort of forms to him. He'll go double-handed here. You can see him getting knocked all over the place. It just doesn't matter. We're going to be so over-leveled at this point. Gehrman just isn't a problem. And eventually you'll get a rhythm for his attacks. So his first sort of phase is double-handed, then he'll switch to two-handed. He can, I believe, parry you as you're healing, so watch out for that. Yeah, and just dodge past him, dodge through his attacks, try and get behind him, and use that as your opening. And when you take too much damage, just back away for a minute, and then run straight back in and carry on. And yeah, he's going to give you an opportunity for a massive lot of damage. That's now. So when he does this, does that scream, it's not going to damage you, don't worry, he's just going into phase 3. Allows you to do a lot of damage. There is going to be another point where he's going to just stop and scream at the sky. He actually faces the moon every time he does this. See there, he's able to riposte you, but that's not too much of a problem. And yeah, it just continues like this. He'll switch between single-handed and double-handed in this phase. He is a lot quicker, a lot more violent, but as long as you just dodge through his attacks, he does track quite well. That's the thing with Gehrman. He does track quite well. So even if you are dodging, sometimes he can still get you. This is the other one. He'll always face the moon and do this kind of charge. This is an AoE. It's an excellent time for some damage if you're already close to him. But if you're not, maybe back away. With the amount of health that we have, we can actually survive that blast. So if you are close to killing him, it might be worth just staying there and taking the damage from it. And you should be okay. It will hurt a lot. I'm not going to mess around, but it can be worth the damage trade-off if you're able to get away and heal in time. And yeah, that's pretty much Gehrman's fight. It's just an NPC fight. One of the better ones. It's definitely one of the better fights in the game as well, with the setting as well. There we go. And that's Gehrman done. We have to fight him one more time. I will show you both fights for the sake of including everything. And there we have the old hunter badge. We can now go and buy the burial blade. That's exactly what we're going to do. So you're going to go through a bunch more cutscenes now. Basically the second ending is going to happen, and then you're going to get the Honouring Wishes trophy, ending number 2 done. Just one more left, and yeah, there it is. So at the end of every new game, every game, once the credits roll, you're going to wake up in your Sefka's clinic again, and it's just going to start all over again. This time, we're going to just go and quickly run to the first lamp and go back to Hunter's Dream and buy the Burial Blade, which is going to give us the Hunter's Essence trophy. That is all of the weapons purchased at that point, obviously. Yeah, you don't want to die here because you will lose your blood echoes from the werewolf. You could probably use Bold Hunter's Mark, thinking about it, maybe. I don't know if it actually works. Either way, just run to the first lamp. It's not a hardship, is it? You just got to do the werewolf and this first guy, climb up the ladder and you're there. But yeah, you don't want to die. You will lose your blood echoes. Although you could probably... No, I mean, it doesn't matter. You could die, come and get them back, and then warp using the lamp. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Just do it either way. Whichever way, just get to Hunter's Dream with your blood echoes and don't get hit like that. So another reason we're doing the save at the start as well is that if you are going to follow along with the DLC, which I'm going to cover not immediately after these, if you're watching these as they're coming out, not immediately after, I've got a few other bits to do, and then we're going to go and do the DLC later on. We're going to do that in New Game. We're not going to do the DLC in New Game Plus. So at the end, we're going to go back to that save again and go and do the DLC. So it makes it much simpler, trust me. So there we go, first lamp. So everything's quiet like usual, but the bath will be open for business. So you can go over to the weapons. I thought it'd be at the bottom, but it's not. It's in the middle. It's a hunter weapon. There it is, Burial Blade. Actually a really good weapon, really, really good. It's a shame we can't use it in New Game, in the normal game. And there we go, Hunter's Essence. So, I've reloaded the save once again. Now we're going to do ending number 3. So, you remember all those umbilical cords? Well, those 4 that we got. Use 3 of them. So, they do give you insight when you use them. But, I think it's, what is it, 3? Yeah, 3. But that's not what they're actually used for. So, use 3 of them. And this is going to trigger the sort of secret, I would say proper ending, best ending, I don't know. I'm not going to explain the endings, I'm not going to show the cutscenes, that's up to you to interpret. But yeah, I'm just going to show you the fights and what to do. So Gehrman, once again, you do have to fight him once again. But again, he's no problem. So refuse, and then go straight into the fight. Hopefully this one's better, I can't remember. I think it is. So straight into the fight there. And yeah, if you can pin Gehrman against the wall, it's so much easier. The problem is you're probably just going to run out of stamina. That's the only problem. And once you run back away to refill your stamina, then that's when he's going to come at you with his horrible tracking moves. They track ridiculously well. He does not miss. But what can you expect? He's the first hunter. So yeah, phase 1 again is just the normal Burial Blade. Here we go. You pin him against the wall, unless he escapes like that. You can actually do quite a lot of damage. There's not much he can do. If you get the timings right, he will just stay there until you run out of stamina. Not doing particularly well against this phase now. Come on, let's go back in. Let's do this properly. That's something you don't even need to be good at Gehrman's fight, because we're that over leveled at this point, you'll be fine. He zips all over the place. I think he gives me a big opening here. Yeah, so we've got a big opening for the first part that doesn't do damage. Yeah, he's fine. Here we go. Here's the charge. So you can stick around for a minute. Well, not a minute, but you know what I mean. A few hits, 3-4 hits. If you want to do, you do have time for 2 charge R2s if you're right next to him. But yeah, if it hits you, it's going to take probably 8/10 of your life, something like that. It's a lot. Oh, he didn't get the parry. Luckily, it was on a different level. Yeah, just you've seen this already. And once you've beaten him, you're going to trigger the secret fight, the moon presence fight. Because we have the 3rd umbilical cords inside of us now, or we've consumed them, it's going to push us away rather than take us in, and then it's going to want to fight. The fight, you can actually leave the fight with the moon presence if you have a Bold Hunter's Mark, if you're out of blood vials or something like that. You can actually leave and rejoin it, so don't worry about that. And yeah, there you go. So you're going to get another cutscene. The normal thing is going to happen. The presence is going to come down, and then it's going to reject you, and you are going to fight it. And it is easy. It's ridiculous. It's just a beast. It has no particularly great moves. It can get you if you stand in front of it, but it's a beast, so just get behind it or at the side of it, and it can't really do anything. Like, yeah, it hurts a little bit, but I mean, you can just go behind it, to the side of it, hit its head, it will have a little bit of a breakdown. You can see I'm doing lots of damage here. The one move you need to kind of watch out, because it massively goes in our favour, is this one. It will leave you with 1 HP, but because we have Rally, we can get all of that health back, pretty much, and do massive damage to it. So yeah, don't back away. You can't heal once it does that 1 HP thing. Just go in, rally the hell out of it, and get all of your health back. Yeah, nearly got me then. I don't think I've ever died to the moon presence, to be honest. Just take time, watch out for that thing it does in the sky. It will rain down blood tinge damage. If as long as you're dodging, you'll be fine. And yeah, it'll be over before you even realise. And that's ending number 3. That's it. You now have the platinum for Bloodborne. So the endings are going to happen. I'll let you try and figure it out. So yeah, ending number 3. There we go. Childhood's beginning. And then Bloodborne, which is going to be the platinum. There you go. Congratulations. Right, DLC next. Yeah, so revert back to that save, back into new game. And yeah, thanks very much for watching. I hope it's worked out. I hope it wasn't too difficult. Let me know how you found the guide in the comments. If you have any problems, let me know. I'll try and help you. Again, go in the comments. I'll help you out down there. Right, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.